Bio or biological control agents are also known as natural enemies. Natural enemies are living organisms that can kill pests. They can decrease pest reproductive potential. They can also compete with pests for resources. Predators are mainly free living species that directly consume a large number of prey during their lifetime. Given that many major crop pests are insects, many of the predators used in biological control are insectivorous species. For rodent pests, cats are very effective biological control. Parasitoids lay their eggs on or in the body of an insect host, which is then used as food for developing larvae. The host is ultimately killed. Parasitoids are most effective at reducing pest populations when their host organisms have limited refuges to hide from them. Parasitoids are among the most widely used biological control agents. Commercially, there are two types of rearing systems. Number one, short term daily output with high production of parasitoids per day. And second, long term low daily output systems. In most instances, production will need to be matched with appropriate release dates when susceptible host species at a suitable phase of development will be available. Large production facilities produce on a year-long basis, whereas some facilities produce only seasonally. Rearing facilities are usually a significant distance from where the agents are to be used in the field, and transporting the parasitoids from the point of production to the point of use can pose problems. Shipping conditions can be too hot, and even vibrations from planes or trucks can adversely affect parasitoid populations. There are a number of recent studies pursuing sustainable methods for controlling urban cockroaches using parasitic wasps, which are also a type of parasitic biological control agents. Since most cockroaches remain in the sewer system and sheltered areas which are inaccessible to insecticides, employing active hunter wasp is a strategy to try and reduce their population. Pathogenic microorganisms include bacteria, fungi, and viruses. They kill or debilitate their host and are relatively host specific. Various microbial insect diseases occur naturally but may also be used as biological pesticides. When naturally occurring, these outbreaks are density dependent, in that they generally occur only as insect population becomes denser. Some biological control agents can be competitors as well. For example, a legume vine is used in Vietnam as a biological control for a problematic grass species. The vine is extremely vigorous and suppresses neighboring plants by outcompeting them for space and light. This particular legume vine is said not to be invasive outside its cultivated area. In case of massive and severe infections of invasive pests, techniques of pest control are often used in combination. An ideal biocontrol agent should have the following characteristics. It must not be pathogenic to plants and animals itself. Level of pathogen control must be high. It should live longer in soil or host tissues. It should have rapid reproductive capacity. It should be a good competitor. It should have high survival rate in soil or host tissues. It should be capable of controlling more than one pathogen. It should be suitable for long-term storage. It should be compatible to use with agrochemicals, for example, fertilizers, pesticides, etc. Let's discuss some advantages of biocontrol. Biocontrol method leads to the absence of toxic effects. No development of resistance by the pest. No residues of poison in the soil or water. No built-up toxins in the food chain. No killing of pollinators or development of secondary pests through the destruction of their environment. Some natural enemies reproduce rapidly as well. Where there are benefits, there are some disadvantages too. So let's now discuss some disadvantages of biocontrol management system. It may take years to become effective. It is often unpredictable. It is difficult and expensive to develop and apply, especially for developing countries. It requires expert supervision. Biological control can affect biodiversity through predation, parasitism, pathogenicity, competition, or other attacks on non-target species. An introduced control does not always target only the intended pest species, it can also target native species, which could lead to an undesirable effect.